forget. Check the shadows, for you never know what could be lurking. And farewell, dearest villain. This is not goodbye.
And that was it. Alt is free, and the book has been officially closed. The story has ended. But the thing about books is that they can be read over and over again, from the beginning to the end. Alt's story, his journey throughout the years, it has been a real ride. What was just for fun and games, and to a laugh from the audience, it has grown to be more than entertainment. It was a conflict between two people who were fighting all their might for tooth and nail, just to get the spotlight. They wanted to be seen, to be heard, but they thought there could only be one to stand on that pedestal. Journey after journey, year after year, battle after battle. Every time, the comeback and the fight goes too far. They were at each other's throats, just to entertain an audience. Hungry and craving for two people fighting for that spotlight. One would take the spotlight before the other shoved that one away. For that spotlight, from being hungry for power and fame, to actually stopping and thinking that there must be another way to get fame without hurting the other. They didn't want to hurt one another. Their lust for fame got to them and started feasting inside them, like a brain-eating amoeba, when instead of slowly killing them, it slowly started as a hunger for fame and power. But all along, it wasn't their fault. It was the audience. The audience started this war. But they knew, and they played along, even though it gave them so much pain and bloodshed. All for an audience. And now, right here, this is when they finally sit down and think. It was all for an audience. All wars must end, and they sat down and talked. A peace treaty, an end to the fight. But the damage had been done. The war had left bruise after bruise, scar after scar, and wounds after wounds. Those wounds took place emotionally. Their trust and friendship broke permanently. They didn't think, they just fought. And after a bloody battle, a battle for fame, they discussed how they can share the spotlight, the pedestal, without resorting to any emotional warfare. And then it was done. They worked together to make a plan where they won't resort to any violence for the spotlight. And then it was done. They settled the argument and decided to go separate ways. One decided to build their own pedestal, and the other one will keep the pedestal that they fought for so long. And the last chapter of an amazing story has finally concluded. It started with war and ended with peace. The two split up, went separate ways to new destinies, destinies that they can control themselves. Night Cove and Alt, this is an appropriate time to say to every hardship, to every battle, to every scar, to everything, a happy ending. The end.